My Instagram feed has been taken over by EDC pictures featuring this knife, and I had to get one. It's it's very inexpensive. I wouldn't call it bargain basement inexpensive. The black wash. I don't know if I've ever specifically gone into detail, but I like the Kershaw knives. They're very inexpensive. They make very expensive knives, but they also have a line of knives that are very inexpensive, and I like that about them. Everybody seems to be all up in this knife right now. Got kind of a Tanto edge, Tonto depending on how you, liner lock, very thin scales. Tip down carry, which is not great, so that's the bottle opener. Looks like a nice utility blade. Ooh, that's a nice finish. A little sharp too. Very sharp.
So where are we going?
Well, we're taking Ben outdoors. That's the goal of today. So we're heading to Long Beach, California, a park. What's it called? El Dorado Park?
Yes.
It's split up in two parts. There's the north side, which has like a couple lakes. It's great to go fishing there. There's also an archery field on the north side, but on the south side there is a wilderness trail. Interesting fact, there was a multi-homicide that happened a couple of years back, and a guy who we kind of knew from going to the Joint Forces base, knew in name only, murdered a woman and I think a guy, and he decapitated them, and either the head or the body was found on his nature trail we're going on.
What?
Yes.
I thought the head was found in the lake at El Dorado Park.
No, it was on the wilderness trail.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's where we're going.
I thought you were going to talk about how they did a part of the Olympics at this park, but...
Well, they also did a part of the Olympics at this park.
I did not remember that story. That it had to do with the El Dorado Nature Trail.
Right.
I think you had beers with that guy.
Well, I think we drank at the base at the same time, and I don't know that I ever really spoke to him. But half beers is kind of we were in the same place drinking beers, yes.
Park up there. I want the park up there.
You're fine, Charlotte. Lay down.
Lay down, Charlotte.
So...
Apparently things are too natural at the nature walk here. They closed it. It rained last night. They closed down the nature hike, which they said there's flooding in certain areas. It didn't even rain that much. I don't even know how that we get that much raining out here. That's pretty crazy. I'd just like to point out one of the reasons why In-N-Out gets such high scores with being great burgers is the prices. Cheeseburger meal, $5.80. A double-double is $6.95. Those are relatively inexpensive. All right, we're gonna do the yield test right now. See that sign says yield? Let's see, that guy failed the yield test. Blue car failed the yield test. Still failing. Still failing. Super duper failing. Van does not fail the yield test. Sentra does not fail the yield test. Let's show you what the yield test, how this works. You go, and then you yield. You go, you go, you go, you go, you go. You see, we're going. We didn't stop. You go. That's the yield test, guys. That's how it works.
Where are we going now?
We're going to Heritage Park, which is called Paul Revere Park, which I think, yeah, it was in my national night out, community night out or something like that from last year, where they had that Beatles tribute band playing. I didn't really get to show anybody how cool the park was, so we're gonna go do that now.
So, what's happened here?
I don't understand what's going on with our Sunday. So take a look. Go ahead. That's supposed to be Boston, historical Boston. And then all the little buildings have slides and stuff inside the buildings. There's like a cobbler and, you know, all these supposed to be little stores that would be traditional blah 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 stores. So it's great. It's a great park. You have to go through this little bridge house, and the gate's locked. And if it's locked, you can't get in. So we're left with no access to the park. Not to mention that we're left without a parking space either. It's a very tough day for us. You want those ducks, Charlotte? Oh, look, a turtle. Look, Ben, turtle.
Duck looking in and out too.
Right there was where the Beatles cover band were playing. You can go upstairs. Ben? Benny? Really trying to stay low to the ground. It's good, Ben. Keep that balance. Come on down. Whoa. I think this is working. I wanted to test how good this video was like in car. So you're looking at the video quality as it comes right out of the camera, 30 frames per second. This is not 60. That's okay. I probably won't use it for vlogging, but I'll use it for like mounting to the car or anything I do. Action sports related. Maybe even hook it to like a fishing pole and bring it into the water. That would be. What kind of cinnamon rolls do you like, Ben? Big cinnamon rolls? These are just tiny cinnamon rolls. Big cinnamon rolls, right? Is that what you like, big cinnamon rolls? I think this is the new Tearshot Amplitude. I think it's new. It could be last year's model. I'm gonna be holding off on knives for a little while. All right, that mounting kit was listed at 34 bucks, ended up being 10 bucks. That's a good deal, great deal. Okay, I realized I didn't really need this mounting kit now, but just in case, I'm gonna keep all this stuff, including the charging cable in this bag, and I'll leave that in my car somewhere. I realized that I've got this, it came with this mount here for like a pole, something like that. And I realized that, well, my whole rack here is perfect. I think I'm gonna mount it on the back and face it backwards. Would that be interesting, backwards facing? Let's find out. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it on the other side. Salty Shellback mentioned that this is a divisive beverage, cheer wine. People either love it or they hate it. Let's give it a shot. It's like, it's got a Diet Coke kind of taste to it. My wife's trying it. She's kind of like Diet Cherry Coke. Diet Cherry Coke, does that taste right?
Yeah. It tastes like cherry Coke. It doesn't taste like it's got artificial anything.
It does taste a bit artificial to me now. But yeah, Cherry Coke. Tastes like Cherry Coke. Two hands. What do you think?
Good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Like beans.
Like what?
Like beans.
Beans?
Yeah.
Tastes like beans to you? Okay, we have to share. Hold on. Let's leave that here for a little bit. Here, you finish your cheese. You gotta share with mommy, okay? Alright. Okay, guys, that's gonna do it. Nature shut its doors on us today pretty hard, so we're gonna have to go on the nature hike another time. You wanna come here? Okay, so, question of the day. What is your favorite soda? And how much soda do you drink?
What do you call it?
Oh yeah, what do you call it? Do you call it soda or pop? Or do you say Coke? Meaning, I want to order a Dr. Pepper, but I say Coke, and then I say a Dr. Pepper Coke. Because there are people who do that. I think there's one part of the country where that's a thing. Anyway, post your comment below, favorite soda. I think my favorite soda is probably Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper.
Squirt.
Oh, Squirt's a good one.
Oh, Ruby Red Squirt sometimes.
Nah, Squirt though. Squirt's really good. Okay guys, yeah, let me know, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.